Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to make a little video series here, which is ultimately going to lead up to talking about this Hydrosilex Recharge and the Rewind product, as well as the soap. But before I do that, I'm just going to kind of document all the steps I take for washing, claying, IronX, polish, compound, etc. And the reason I want to do that is just because I see a lot of reviews for these products sometimes, and people might say, oh, it only lasted, I don't know, 2 weeks or something. It's supposed to last for 6 months. And then people start commenting, well, how'd you prep your paint and whatnot? So I just kind of want to document all the steps that I take, and then I don't know, maybe you guys can critique me, or we can say that, hey, maybe this product is great or it's not so great. All right, before we wash it, I just kind of want to show you guys what we're dealing with here. Haven't washed this thing in about 4 weeks or so. It has just been raining non-stop. But as we just drove back home from up north last night, and I don't know if you guys can see this here, but we are bugged up like crazy. It sounded like rain at times when we were driving back home, just all the bugs hitting, tick, tick, tick. Some mud in the wheel wells, not a lot, but it's there. Wheels are definitely coated over with this grime, gross. Ugh. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so this thing is just a mess. All right, we'll start by mixing up the soap. So it says use 1 ounce of the soap per wash bucket. So I'm just gonna do a little glug glug method and just kind of go with that. Perfect. All right, guys, we're gonna start with the wheels. I use Meguiars Super Degreaser. I forget what the D number is or whatever, but let's spray some on here and let it sit for a minute. Spray on the other one to get that one started. Go back, scrub it, and wash it up, and yeah. Guys, check out this soap. It's pretty sudsy. I kind of like it. Of course, you know, I probably mixed it, you know, way stronger than it should be. I probably use like 3 or 4 ounces in a wash bucket rather than just the 1 ounce that they recommend. But hey, you know what? It's all right with me. I'm actually just going to switch over to Meguiars Hyper Wash once I'm done using the Silica soap here. All right, let's rinse her down. Alright guys, so wheels and tires are clean and the wheel wells. I just mixed up some new soap. Before I start washing, just going to spray on a little bit of Meguiars Bug and Tar Remover. I bought this a while ago. I wasn't overly impressed with it, but I haven't used it a lot yet. So let's try it out again and see what happens here with all these bugs. Kind of spray it on. By the way, for anyone wondering about the light bar back there, it's just a 32-inch curved cheap China light bar from eBay. It's been working great for about 3 or 4 years now. No water leaks either. That was one thing people kept saying, oh, the cheap China ones, they leak water. Haven't had any issues. Man, I probably used almost half a can on this. Alright, so the bug and tire remover's been on here for a few minutes now. Just kind of check out a couple spots here. I don't really notice the guts running down all that much from the bugs. Well, I guess they do look loosened up. I don't know, we'll wash it and see how it turns out. So I'm just going to kind of do a quick rinse down here, and then I bought this cheap Carrand, whatever, the Suds and spray. So I'm just going to give it a quick rinse, and we'll go ahead and kind of soap it up a little bit here just for fun. See how those bugs are coming off from just spraying the water on it. Looks like it's getting them off. So one thing I kind of like about this, just using the hose attachment here, this thing puts out a lot of water and at a pretty good pressure too, which, you know, I guess my house probably has decent water pressure as well, but this thing just puts out a ton of water. I almost prefer using it to my regular garden hose attachment. All right, so let's see how this works. I put maybe 1 ounce of the soap in here and then just topped it off with water. Let's see what happens. Ah, cool. Hey, that's pretty soapy. I'll take it for 20 bucks. All right, we're over halfway done with it actually already. It goes quick. Gonna use up the rest of it in, oh, all right. So it usually doesn't happen. Let's just try that again. Finished it up here. All right, I'm gonna grab my mitt and wash down all the panels that I've done with this. All right, guys, I'm running out of daylight pretty quick here, but I just wanted to show really quick. Looks like that bug and tar remover by Meguiars worked pretty good here. I don't really see, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up well or not, but I don't really see any remains of bugs on the paint. Just kind of checking everything here real fast. This looks like, I think that's tar or something. Yeah. Ah, it's so humid out. Look at that. Bumper's sweating. Yeah, so I think it worked out pretty good. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take my leaf blower really quick and just kind of give the truck a quick blow dry, and then we're gonna lay on the IronX. Oh yeah, one other thing I wanted to show you guys before we move any further, just to kind of show you that there's really not much protection on the paint. See, the water definitely takes a little while, sheets off. I haven't paste waxed it since last fall before wintertime, and then since then I've just kind of been using Meguiars synthetic express spray wax with every wash, which has been like I said, 4 weeks or so, so I don't expect that to really be on the paint still. It's probably mostly worn off here. All right, guys, time for the IronX. If you're wondering why I've got it like double bagged here, it's because I don't know, but this bottle just smells so bad. It stunk up the house, so brought it down the garage. Then my garage started stinking, so I'm like, this sucks. So I've double bagged it and no smell. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray this on. Try not to get it in my face. And then I'm gonna follow up with like a damp microfiber, just kind of rub it in the paint a little bit. I've seen some guys doing that. It says it just kind of helps agitate it a little bit. So here we go. All right, guys, so I got it sprayed on. Didn't get any in my face. You can see it's already dripping purple down on the pavement there. Paint's blue, so it's kind of hard to see any color change. All right, what do I got going here? Got a yellow microfiber. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it down with some IronX, and I'm just gonna kind of go over the paint with it. All right, I sprayed probably like 20 sprays into this microfiber, so it's in there pretty good. So I'm just gonna do this over the entire truck. Strongly recommend you guys wear gloves while doing this. I think everyone else says that too. Even when I was just spraying it on, the sprayer was leaking just a little bit. My gloves got all slimy. All right, so I'm gonna finish doing this. definitely removing some stuff here. Yeah, there you go. You can see the dark lines. Cool. I did not do my wheels, and that's because I'm actually getting new tires next weekend. So when I take off the, I'm going to take off the tires and wheels and actually just bring them up there. So I'll just give them a good wash before I bring them up there and do IronX and whatnot. All right, I think it's been on there probably 5, 6, 7 minutes now. So I'm going to go ahead and get rinsing. All right, guys, I just went around with this Stoner Tar and Sap Remover. It's dark out, I can't really show you much. I will say this used to be really rough before. There's so much tar buildup here. It's feeling pretty smooth now. It's gonna hit it with some clay and then we should be smooth as glass. So that's what my next step is gonna be. Got a nano sponge here. Just gonna go ahead and do the entire truck real quick. I'm probably just gonna try to get away with using that silica soap. I'll have to see how I'll have to see if that's a pretty good lubricant or not. So yes, I'm gonna finish up doing this, and then tomorrow I'm gonna pick up from inside the garage. I'm gonna hit it with compound, some polish, and then we'll do the Hydrosilex rewind and then the recharge.